I've always been drawn to cameras and being able to film something or being able to bring the idea in your head out to the world.
Colored lights and that's all the way.
Wow.
Well, I guess I don't know how pushed in it's going to be. But.
Everyone else is doing questions directly to directors because we're going to try and let them work so that we can move quickly.
It looks on level.
I don't know if any of this is going to show up on camera, but just a stickler for detail.
So we're filming this shot. All right, camera rolling. No. Rolling. Sound speeding.
Sound speeding, file number 67.
Scene 2.2, take 1.
Actually, I'd rather get sore and like be upset that I am not built to carry things than hate my life because I chose to be, I don't know, an accountant or be in an office or I don't know, something that I wouldn't enjoy.
Right. Any questions? You can direct it to me or Hala.
So yeah, just take your time and do what you're passionate about. Don't listen to what the people want you to do. Nobody's gonna care. What? Imagine going to school for like 4 years and then graduating and actually hating your life for 4 years and then graduating and then doing that for the rest of your life, like the degree, and you don't even like it. Like it feels like a chore getting up to work for something you don't even like. No, thank you.
What a wonderful day not to be a Celtics fan, huh? I don't understand what's so complicated about it.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, it's okay, put the motherfucker there, find out where you want the light, and put the camera on. Don't we do this all the time when we take selfies?
Right.
But because I don't understand the technical, savvy necessary.
It's because we're all very picky. That's what it is.
Oh, so this is a personality thing.
Yeah.
Got
You
you.
want it to look.
I thought it was see-through, so I thought it was like the same on both sides.
Nope.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Is that good?
Beautiful.
Yeah, man. My name is Isaiah. Man, Isaiah the writer. Follow me on social media, baby. I wanted to be a surgical technician. I had to figure out what the fuck to do with my life, and ended up taking a language arts class. And somebody said, "Hey, you can write." And so I left the med field altogether, and I just started pursuing whatever it was that gave me time and space to write.
I'm a creative, I'm a visual learner. I can't deal with papers and like reading.
I ended up taking world cinema courses simply because it gave me the opportunity to explore different cultures and then write what I thought about it. Teachers started to say, wow, this kid has a knack for telling his truths through film or seeing unspoken truths through film. And I just started to see film as my vehicle.
I've always been fascinated about bringing like something from scratch to life, especially like words, being to translate words into visual aspects where most people would be able to understand it. That is something really cool for me, and I've always wanted to like be able to do that. I've told other people that I'm like very much an introvert, and they would be like, no, you're not. And I'm like, no, but I don't like talking to people, especially new people. I'm scared to talk to new people. But the more you start working with people in LUX or on movie sets, the more you start to get to know them, and the more you start to like remember their name, and then the next time you go to LUX, they'd be like, oh, hey.
We have got some really big fun things planned because obviously it's our 10-year anniversary.
So suddenly there's a community, basically, and that community of film and media students
also really grew once we started making, showing that we care about filmmaking as well. CMS wants to make student filmmaking an integral part of studies without changing our identity too much. We are clear, though, that we don't want to become a Tisch or a USC. It's just not who we are. We want to become a larger program where student filmmaking plays a larger part than it currently does. It's partly inspired by LUX and it's partly inspired by Film Club. We want this kind of cross-fertilization at all times, and we see just how, I've had my own experiences in other contexts, how student-run organizations, however tricky they might be, can be so effective.
Community in LUX is one of my favorite things about it. There's this very tight-knit camaraderie that I feel like the club has generated, where everyone is super willing to help out each other and make sure that things happen so that people can make the films that they want.
My drive for screenwriting is there are so many things that I want to see in film that maybe it exists and maybe it doesn't. And I reason that, there's probably at least one other person out there who similarly wants these things. So I'm writing for myself and for whoever that person is, so that hopefully some sort of connection can be created and they feel a little bit more comforted and like they're less alone.
I really like focusing on a bigger picture and a bigger experience that can be relatable and sometimes fun to watch, sometimes not so fun to watch, but overall just something that really matters in the world.
Just write and release. That's my goal, is to leave something tangible. And I do that by tapping and doing my best to tap so deep into my own conflicts and contradictions that I have no choice but to make you tap into yours. That's all it is. It's just a motherfucker just really telling the truth about trying to make sense of all this shit. And it's the same truths that we run away from, and I don't want to run away from them.
It takes time to build that confidence and be it's fine. Learning and hearing it from other people in a similar situation helps you understand or realize it's not that bad. That's what I like to say. It's okay, we're gonna figure it out. Just go in with the flow.
We done? I'm hot as a motherfucker. Volunteer, where's the trash at?
Just outside the door.
Here, so we'll focus on the other stuff for now. And then we'll keep going. And hopefully we can find your Hello Kitty earring. Where did the case for this go? Probably Cynthia.
Okay, it looks better this time than the other one.
Okay. I couldn't angle it down quite as much, which